The power of learning English. Welcome back, my wonderful learners. Let me tell you something straight from the heart. Today is not just another video. Today is the day you decide to change your life. Today I will show you why giving up on English is the biggest mistake you could ever make, and why mastering it will open doors you never even knew existed. So sit back, listen carefully, and let these words inspire you to never, ever give up. Let me begin by saying this. English is not just a language. It's a tool, a key that unlocks the world. It's the thread that ties together billions of people across the globe. Think about it. Whether you're in Tokyo, New York, Paris, or even a small village, English connects you. It breaks the barriers of culture, geography, and even time. If you quit now, you're not just giving up on a language. You're giving up on opportunities, dreams, and your future self. Every time you feel like giving up, I want you to think about what's waiting for you at the other end of this journey. English is the language of possibilities. With it, you can stand confidently in front of the world, speak your heart out, and know that you are being heard. You can apply for jobs you thought were out of reach, watch your favorite movies without needing subtitles, and read books that open your mind to new worlds and ideas. Can you imagine the pride you'll feel when you no longer have to ask for translations or help? When you can say, "I did this, I mastered this language"? But let me tell you, the road won't always be easy. You'll face challenges, you'll make mistakes, you'll feel frustrated, and that's okay. Do you know why? Because every mistake is proof that you're trying. Every time you stumble, you're still moving forward. Learning English, or anything worthwhile, is not about being perfect. It's about persistence. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Think of the moments when you've said, "I can't do this, it's too hard." Replace those thoughts with this: "I am growing, I am improving, I am unstoppable." You might think the process is slow, but let me remind you that every great journey starts with a single step. The most successful people you admire today, whether they're global leaders, artists, or entrepreneurs, they all started where you are right now. They weren't born fluent in English, they worked for it. They struggled just like you, and they succeeded because they didn't quit. Now let's talk about the true power of English. English is not just a tool for communication, it's a symbol of confidence. When you speak English fluently, people don't just hear your words, they see your strength, your determination, and your willingness to adapt to the world. It opens doors to better jobs, higher education, and global connections. But most importantly, it gives you a voice that can reach anywhere in the world. Imagine this. You walk into an international conference, and instead of sitting silently, you participate. You share your ideas, your story, and your vision. People listen to you, respect you, and remember you, not because of where you come from, but because of what you say. That's the power of English. Think about traveling to a new country. Without English, you might feel lost, hesitant, even scared. But with English, you can ask for directions, make friends, and immerse yourself in new cultures without fear. It's like having a passport that works everywhere. And it's not just about travel or work. English connects you to art, music, and stories from all over the world. It's the language of innovation, creativity, and dreams. Still thinking of giving up? Let me share something personal. There were moments in my life when I thought I couldn't do it either. Moments when I felt stuck, embarrassed by my mistakes, and ready to quit. But then I realized something powerful. Every expert was once a beginner. The only difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that the ones who succeed refuse to quit. They refuse to stop trying, no matter how hard it gets. I know what you're thinking, but it's so hard. I've tried and I'm still struggling. And to that I say this: struggling doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're growing. Every new word you learn, every sentence you speak, even if it's not perfect, is progress. You're climbing a mountain, and every step forward, no matter how small, is taking you closer to the top. You have to trust the process. You have to believe that every effort you make will pay off in ways you can't even imagine right now. The day will come when you'll look back and say, "I'm so glad I didn't give up. That day is closer than you think. So, the next time you feel like quitting, remember this. You're not alone. I'm here, cheering for you, rooting for you, and believing in you every step of the way. Learning English is not just about learning a language. It's about becoming a better version of yourself. It's about proving to yourself that you can do hard things, that you can achieve your goals, and that you're capable of greatness. So here's my challenge to you. Don't stop now. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. The world is waiting for your voice, your story, your ideas. And English is the bridge that will take you there. Let this video be the moment you decide to keep going. Let it be the spark that lights a fire inside you. Remember, you are capable, you are worthy, and you are unstoppable. Why is English so important? Imagine a world where you wake up every morning knowing you have no limits. Imagine being able to connect with anyone, anywhere. English is the universal language of the world. Right now, millions of people are using it to share ideas, make deals, and build their dreams. It's not just a language, it's a global power. By learning English, you are stepping into the spotlight. Think about this. English is the language of success. If you want to study abroad, get a higher paying job, or even start your own business, English is the common thread. Without it, your opportunities are limited. With it, your opportunities are endless. Do you want to stay in the same place, or do you want to rise above and reach heights you've only dreamed of? English is everywhere. It's in the books you haven't read yet, the movies you haven't watched, the music you haven't fully understood, and the conversations you haven't joined. Every single thing you're missing out on is waiting for you on the other side of this journey. And the only way to get there is to keep going. Let me tell you something amazing. Did you know that English is the official language in over 70 countries? That's not just a number, that's a massive network of people and opportunities. Learning English gives you the ability to work anywhere, travel anywhere, and even live anywhere. It breaks the chains of limits and lets you explore the world. Imagine applying for a job in a foreign country, and instead of being nervous, you walk in confidently and speak fluently. That's the power English gives you. Now let's talk about confidence. Learning English isn't just about words or grammar, it's about self-belief. Every new word you learn is a building block for your confidence. When you speak in English, you're not just communicating, you're proving to yourself and the world that you can overcome challenges. Confidence is magnetic. It opens doors, attracts opportunities, and commands respect. And English is the foundation of that confidence. Have you ever wanted to inspire someone, maybe your family, your children, or your friends? By mastering English, you become a role model. You show them what's possible. Imagine someone looking at you and saying, "If they can do it, so can I." You have the power to not only change your own life, but also inspire others to change theirs. But let's be real. There will be days when you feel tired, frustrated, and ready to quit. Those are the days that matter the most. Those are the days that will shape your future. Do you know why? Because every time you push through the tough moments, you're proving to yourself that you are stronger than your doubts. Let me tell you something no one talks about enough. English is the language of innovation and creativity. Every major scientific discovery, groundbreaking invention, and revolutionary idea is shared in English. By learning this language, you're not just opening the door to the world, you're stepping into a world of endless possibilities. You'll understand the latest technology, access global knowledge, and even create something new that could change the world. Think about the future. In 10 years, where do you want to be? Do you want to be stuck in the same place, doing the same things, or do you want to grow, evolve, and achieve greatness? Your future self is watching you right now, hoping you'll make the right choice. Don't let them down. Let me remind you of one more thing. The journey to learning English is also a journey to finding your best self. As you learn, you'll discover patience, determination, and resilience within you. You'll learn to embrace challenges and turn them into victories. And most importantly, you'll prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. If you're feeling overwhelmed, let me share a simple truth. It's okay to struggle. Struggle is not failure. Struggle is growth. Struggle is strength. Every time you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Remember the dreams you have, the life you want, and the person you are becoming. And here's something beautiful about English. It connects hearts. Imagine being able to make friends with someone from the other side of the world simply because you both speak English. Imagine the stories you'll share, the cultures you'll learn about, and the memories you'll create. English is not just a tool for success, it's a tool for connection. So here's my message to you. Never stop, never settle, never let doubt win. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose, and learning English is part of that purpose. The world is waiting for you to shine, to share your story, and to make an impact. Don't keep it waiting. English is the key to your new life. I know you're ready to embrace your future with everything you've got. And now, I want to give you something unforgettable, a vision of what English can truly do for you, and a powerful message to carry in your heart forever. Let me begin by sharing a story. Imagine a girl, shy and afraid to speak. That was me. I was terrified of making mistakes, terrified of being judged. My confidence was so low that even introducing myself in English felt like climbing a mountain. I thought, why bother? It's too hard. I'll never be good at it. But then one day I realized something. The world around me wasn't going to wait for me to catch up. Opportunities were passing me by because I was holding myself back. I didn't want to live a small life anymore. I wanted to dream bigger, think bigger, and become someone I could be proud of. And I knew English was the key. So I started. It wasn't easy. There were days I cried, days I felt stupid, days I wanted to quit. But every single time I thought about giving up, I reminded myself of one thing. If I stop now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Slowly, word by word, sentence by sentence, I began to improve. And do you know what happened? My world began to change. Suddenly I could read books that inspired me. I could watch movies and understand every word. I could talk to people from different countries, share my ideas and listen to theirs. My confidence grew, and so did my opportunities. I landed better jobs, made incredible friends, and started living a life I never thought was possible. English didn't just teach me a language, it gave me a new identity. It showed me I could overcome challenges, face my fears, and achieve something extraordinary. And if I can do it, so can you. English is the language of freedom. Freedom to express yourself, freedom to dream, and freedom to live your life the way you want. When you learn English, you break the barriers that hold you back. You stop being afraid to speak up, and you start owning your voice. Let me tell you how English can change your life. English gives you power. The power to lead, the power to influence, and the power to make a difference. Whether you want to lead a team, inspire others, or share your story with the world, English is your tool to make it happen. English connects you to the world. You can't build a global future with a local mindset. English is the bridge that connects you to people, cultures, and opportunities everywhere. Imagine being able to travel to any country and speak with ease. Imagine joining global communities, sharing your ideas and learning from others. And let's not forget, one of the most beautiful things about English, it makes you limitless. Every time you learn a new word or phrase, you are adding to the possibilities of what you can achieve. With English, you can study at top universities, build international careers, and even start your own global business. Now let me address the moments when you feel like quitting. Remember this. Quitting is permanent, but struggle is temporary. The only way to fail is to stop trying. Every single person who is fluent in English today once struggled, just like you. When you feel tired, take a break. But don't give up. When you feel frustrated, breathe and remind yourself why you started. And when you feel like you're not making progress, look back at how far you've already come. As we come to the end of this session, I want you to carry these quotes in your heart. 1. Every great achievement begins with a decision to try. When you choose to keep learning English, you're choosing greatness. 2. The expert in anything was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're proof that you're growing. 3. Your only limit is you. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is your determination. And here's my favorite. If you want something you've never had, you must do something you've never done. Learning English might be outside your comfort zone, but it's the first step to a life you've never even imagined. To everyone watching this, let me say this one last time. You are capable, you are unstoppable, and you are on the path to something extraordinary. Never give up, because the best version of you is waiting on the other side. Your journey doesn't end here. It begins, and I'll be with you every step of the way. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. You've got this, and this is just the beginning of your transformation. Stay with me because there's so much more to explore. Together, we'll keep moving forward, breaking barriers and achieving greatness. You are unstoppable, and your journey is just getting started. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next session. Let's make your dreams come true together. Keep shining, my incredible learners.